In the early light of dawn in rural Mexico, workers move swiftly between rows of green pads dotted with crimson fruit. With steel tongs in hand, they twist the prickly treasures free, dropping them into baskets before the desert sun climbs too high. For many, cactus is just a plant in a pot or a rugged survivor in a backyard. But here, it's the heart of a billion-dollar industry and one of the most surprising success stories in modern agriculture. Mexico leads the world in prickly cactus production, harvesting about 400,000 tons a year, which makes up nearly half of global supply. The United States follows with around 50,000 tons. Mainly from California and Arizona, while Italy spearheads Europe's 80,000-ton harvest focused on premium fruit. Valued at $1.2 billion in 2024, the cactus market is projected to double by 2033, fueled by its reputation as a superfood rich in vitamin C, low in sugar, and packed with minerals from both its fruit and edible pads. For farmers, success starts with careful selection. They choose strong, pest-resistant pads from mature plants, letting them dry for a few days to seal the cut before planting. Soil is plowed 20 to 30 centimeters deep, enriched with manure to hold precious moisture. In acidic regions, lime is added to balance pH. Pads are planted at a 60-degree angle, 5 to 10 centimeters deep, without immediate watering, a trick to force deeper roots. After 2 weeks, light irrigation begins when new shoots appear, building a plant's resilience in unforgiving climates. Still, resilience doesn't mean immunity. In Mexico and the US, the invasive cactus moth can destroy up to 10% of a crop, prompting farmers to use biological controls sourced from Argentina. In Europe, climate change brings longer dry seasons, raising irrigation costs. Innovative hydrogels, which trap water in the soil, offer one solution to keep plants alive through heat waves. Harvesting is a race against time. In Mexico, workers start at dawn, wearing gloves, hats, and long sleeves for protection. They use curved knives or tongs to twist ripe fruit away without tearing the skin or releasing tiny spines. In the US, harvests often run from mid-morning to mid-afternoon, with machines on standby to remove spines for safe sales. Italy's hilly terrain demands hand-picking, with farmers even removing early flowers to grow larger, sweeter bastardoni fruit. Edible pads, or nopals, are cut with precision every 7 to 10 days, targeting smooth jade green segments. Large farms may use semi-automated harvesters capable of gathering up to 700 kilograms per hour, while rugged regions stick to hand tools. Mexico's combination of both keeps costs around $940 per hectare, while specialized European gardens can run as high as speed is critical after harvest. Fruit and pads go straight to sorting facilities where they're rinsed, despined, and drained. High heat can cause fermentation in hours, so techniques like chitosan coatings are used to extend freshness. From here, processing turns raw cactus into valuable products. Pads are sliced for supermarkets or mashed for livestock feed, with machines handling over a ton an hour. The fruit is peeled, seeded, and cold-pressed into juice, a ruby red liquid rich in anti-inflammatory betalains. Some of it is fermented into wine over a week, while waste material becomes biofuel in Mexico, fresh vegetables in urban U.S. markets, and premium goods in Europe's circular economy. New markets are emerging fast. Packaged cactus water, worth $43.2 million in 2024, is expected to nearly double by 2030. In the US, AI systems now monitor fruit ripeness from the field, while in Europe, waste is transformed into biodegradable products. For farmers like Juan in central Mexico, the key is adaptability, turning every challenge, from pests to drought, into an opportunity for innovation. From the sun-scorched hills of Italy to the sprawling cactus farms of Mexico, this resilient plant proves that with the right hands and the right methods, even the harshest landscapes can yield prosperity. And maybe, the next time you take a sip of prickly pear juice, you'll think about the early morning harvests, the calloused hands, and the generations of farmers who've turned a spiny desert survivor into a global powerhouse.
Why do US farmers release over 10 million pheasants into the wild each year? How do they raise these birds for a massive hunting harvest? And what challenges threaten this tradition? Explore the billion-dollar industry balancing culture, economy, and controversy. US farmers release over 10 million pheasants annually, a number projected to grow in 2025 due to favourable weather in 2024. Originally from Asia, pheasants arrived in America in the 19th century and became South Dakota's state bird in 1898. Farmers like Adam Shoemaker, continuing a family legacy since 1991, managed thousands of birds despite risks like avian flu, which processed entire flocks in 2024. The process starts with egg incubation at 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit for 23 to 25 days, achieving 85 to 90% hatch rates. Young pheasants need careful brooding for 4 to 6 weeks, fed protein-rich diets and monitored to prevent diseases. Adam recalls his father starting with 300 birds, but modern farms handle far larger numbers. The 2024 avian flu outbreak in New York, which processed 6,600 pheasants, forced farmers to strengthen biosecurity to protect future harvests. At 8 to 10 weeks, pheasants moved to netted, semi-wild areas spanning hundreds of acres. They adapt to weather and learn to fly, supported by vaccines against avian flu and beak clips to reduce injuries. Only 40 to 50% survive the first 2 weeks after release due to predators or illness, though 2025 projections suggest higher survival rates from mild winter. In Minnesota, pheasant populations grew nearly 50% in 2024, aided by 80,000 new acres of Conservation Reserve Program, CRP, land for habitat. Farmers provide grain to ensure healthy birds for harvest. Adam says releasing them is bittersweet. Knowing many won't survive, but hoping for a strong harvest season. At 14 to 16 weeks, mature pheasants are transported to hunting grounds. South Dakota's 2024 harvest reached 1.7 million birds, including 1.3 million roosters, the highest in 13 years, with 2025 expected to be even better. Hunters, including 58,000 residents and 82,000 non-residents, spent millions on licenses and travel, boosting local economies. Adam teaches his son to hunt, a tradition passed down from his father. Especially during youth hunts like New York's on September 27 to 28. South Dakota's annual Pheasant Festival in Huron features parades, cooking contests and hunting showcases, drawing families to celebrate a century-old tradition. These events highlight safe harvesting practices, connecting generations through shared experiences, The harvest supports a cultural and economic lifeline, but faces significant hurdles. Iowa's 2024 harvest of 460,000 roosters marked a 20-year high. Yet proposed 2025-2026 federal budget cuts threaten avian flu, reducing habitat support by billions. Avian flu remains a risk, with outbreaks disrupting harvests. Overcrowding on wildlife management areas during harvest seasons raises safety concerns. Critics, like Peter, argue releasing pheasants for harvest is cruel, as these birds lack natural survival skills. Supporters counter that harvest fees fund conservation. With CRP lands in Minnesota expanding habitat for future harvests. Adam reflects, "I love this work, but after losing flocks to the flu, I wonder if it's fair to the birds." The industry balances tradition with modern challenges. Advocacy for 2025 seeks more funding to sustain habitats and ensure robust harvests. The debate continues. Is pheasant harvesting a vital tradition or an outdated practice? Share your thoughts or hunting stories on YouTube with Pheasant Hunt 2025 to join the conversation. The future of this billion-dollar harvest depends on finding solutions that honour both culture and conservation.
Hello viewers! In 2025, the government of Rio Grande Valley, Texas warned redclaw crayfish, misnamed green lobsters, swarm shrimp ponds, slashing nets. Per Texas Parks and Wildlife Department, DPDD. How'd these Aussie pests invade so fast, and will they wreck America's waters? From Rio Grande Valley to Galveston, these crayfish burrow into shrimp ponds, tear clam nets and steal food from native species, leaving fishermen's livelihoods in tatters. Can we stop this before it's too late? To fight back, we need to know our enemy. How did these crayfish become such eco-villains? Hailing from Australia's warm waters, the redclaw crayfish thrives, weighing up to 2 pounds with a metallic blue-green shell and red claws, keeping reef ecosystems in balance. In Texas, ideal temperatures, salinities, and no natural predators ignite a breeding frenzy. Each female lays up to 1,000 eggs per clutch, multiple times a season. Their eat-anything diet lets them invade shrimp ponds and clam beds. Outcompeting native species and wrecking habitats. According to 2025 TPWD and U.S. Geological Survey (USGS) data, no major dent in Texas crawfish hauls yet, but ecosystem risks are soaring. TPWD estimates potential losses in the tens of thousands yearly if the spread goes unchecked, with further cost escalations possible. Fun fact: these crayfish grow faster than a Texas wildfire. But if their parasites, like crayfish plague, jump to local species, could the food web crumble? As these crayfish multiply, Rio Grande Valley and Galveston face a toll. These blue-green intruders tunnel through shrimp farms, shred fishing gear and animal feed sources, raising alarms for Texas aquaculture. The toll isn't just financial. Entire communities lose decades of hard work overnight. Fishermen share. We haul in hundreds, but they keep coming, yet we're Texans, we don't quit. The economic ripple threatens small-town families, with empty nets signaling lost income and fading traditions. Think you know these invaders? Test your knowledge. Quiz: how many eggs per clutch? A. 100, B. 1,000. Drop your answer in the comments and tag a pal. Texas Grit versus Aussie Invaders. Texas fishers are fighting back, deploying steel traps baited with fish scraps along tidal flats to curb the invasion. Traps overflow with burly crayfish, each flashing a glossy metallic shell and darting like a bullet when hauled up. Trapping cuts numbers, but can't stop their relentless breeding, with new hordes hatching fast. TPWD warns, you can reel in thousands daily, but a single missed clutch undoes it all. 2025 USGS data highlights a bigger threat. These crayfish carry parasites that could devastate native species. Spot one, report it via the TPWD app to protect Texas waters. In one recent survey, fishers caught just a handful of hopeful signs or lurking danger. If these invaders go global, what's next? The Australian redclaw crayfish threaten Texas waters, but early action can turn the tide. 2025 TPWD updates show ongoing monitoring with no major damage yet, but the risk remains. Join us to guard America's waters. Subscribe to Trending Farm, share this video, and tag a Texas mate. Would you eat an invasive crayfish to help Texas? Yes/no. Comment below. Seen these critters in your area? Spill your story in the comments. In the boundless blue, people and nature chase harmony. Thanks for joining the quest.
Share your thoughts or hunting stories on YouTube with Pheasant Hunt 2025 to join the conversation. The future of this billion-dollar harvest depends on finding solutions that honour both culture and conservation. At 14 to 16 weeks, mature pheasants are transported to hunting grounds. South Dakota's 2024 harvest reached 1.7 million birds, including 1.3 million roosters, the highest in 13 years, with 2025 expected to be even better. Hunters, including 58,000 residents and 82,000 non-residents, spent millions on licenses and travel, boosting local economies. Adam teaches his son to hunt, a tradition passed down from his father. Especially during youth hunts like New York's on September 27 to 28. South Dakota's annual Pheasant Festival in Huron features parades, cooking contests and hunting showcases, drawing families to celebrate a century-old tradition. These events highlight safe harvesting practices, connecting generations through shared experiences,